What is something a lot of people find attractive that is actually a turn-off for you? A lot of these are things the majority of people find unattractive. That's why you gotta sort by controversial. This is the best advice I read in Reddit. It's good and bad. You get actual real answers, but you have to deal with the drama associated with it. From what I learned in controversial for this thread, people with tattoos don't like hearing that some people don't find tattoos attractive. All the comments combined sound like the cast of Love Island. Cosmetics and plastic surgeries are much more common than we think. I knew a coworker who had a smile on his face every single day, even when he was kind of irritated, his mouth would just sit in a smile. I was like, I wish I could do that. Then I found out he just had cheek implants to raise his cheeks and I felt dumb. Yep. People get pissy when I suggest Paul Rudd has had work done. Guy has had more Botox, chemical peels and treatments than can be counted to stay looking like he does. He just has his done well, done in small increments so no sudden changes and done often so he stays looking fresh. I would suggest at a high enough disposable income point and up it would be hard to find a man or woman who hasn't had some work done, even if it's just an injectable, something to make their hair grow, eyebrows shaped. I think most people below that income point don't understand just what is available. Getting my brows shaped every couple of months costs me like $10. This makes me think that once you're past a certain income bracket, procedures that middle-class people would consider invasive become increasingly normal, for example mostly injectables like Botox and filler. When I was in my late teens early 20s, I would skip car payments in order to afford my lip filler Botox. It can be toxic. Yeah, Botox is definitely toxic. Dudes who always play their acoustic guitar and sing. Once in a while is fine but not all the time. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. A guy once serenaded me on a beach with his acoustic guitar, singing Sexual Healing. I couldn't figure out if it was a dare or he genuinely thought it was a good idea. Super awkward. A guy once serenaded me on a beach with his acoustic guitar, singing Sexual Healing. I was shit-faced and sang this to my now wife in front of my now father-in-law at a Canada Day event. I still get triggered by the cringe. The way some girls try to get perfect eyebrows. Yeah, I get no one likes a monobrow even on guys, but a girl I know looks like she's two Nike logos and it's all I can see. I'm bad for not looking people in the eye, but with her I must look real attentive at it. Thank you for all the upvotes. My friend thought he was clever for getting 1K likes on Facebook. I've kicked his ass. If I notice anybody's eyebrows, it's because something is up with them. Designer clothes with very obvious brand logos plastered on everything they wear. True designer clothes that aren't the top brands actually don't have this at all most of the time. Edit, can't believe my most upvoted comment ever is me being a typical armchair Reddit expert. Yes. A lot of people don't know this. True designer clothes look very simple but have great quality. No need to plaster the logo everywhere. People are confusing designer clothes for hypebeast clothes. Granted, there are some brands that are both. A lot of today's hypebeast designer brands actually were designer at some point. They realized there's a lot of money in marketing to poorer people who want to look rich, so they did. They still are, they just make some relatively cheap tees with lots of branding because it really pays the bills. They still have great ready-to-wear designs whose quality is par with the ones who don't work in that market. Hermes, Balenciaga, BV, etc. Same happens in the luxury car industry. Every luxury car maker has an ugly gaudy SUV now, and in most cases it's their best-selling car. It can tarnish the brand a little but it pays for the nice stuff. Them big-ass fake lips. Public proposals. Edit, thanks kind and shy strangers for all the awards. My most upvoted comment across all my alts. Lol. Take me to cringe town. Men with large chins. I'd quite, but I tend to find them unattractive. Edit, yes, I'm aware that the crimson chin exists, no need to make 99 comments about it. Muppet lashes. Pretending to be stupid when you are not. It's not cute, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't have to pretend. When guys show how much money they have, expensive cars, clothes, jewelry, carrying a lot of cash, hustle culture. I just don't like people who are so obsessed with wealth and money and showing it off. Well, in that case, I'm just the guy you're looking for. Long nails. Edit, thank you all for the upvotes and awards, I appreciate it. Hope you're all well. And tapping on the phone screen, which sounds like herd of horses. Lip injections on women. Somehow it makes them look like Homer Simpson. Does more above the upper lip than making actual fuller lips. I remember kissing a girl with lip injections and it just felt weird, felt like I was kissing two boners. I'll take small soft lips over big and hard lips any day. LOL hashtag boner lips. LOL hashtag Homer boner lips. People who think virgins are the ultimate lay make no sense to me. I guess those people are either controlling, paranoid, or jealous. Or some combination thereof. SNL did a skit with Jack Black where he was an ogre and a town offers up a virgin to him to be sacrificed. Jack Black's character eventually asks for a slutty, older woman instead. Gorkenlot, maybe we can strike a little bargain here. Sir Parish, I might be willing to listen to something. Gorkenlot, they'll let you live, and you can take the virgin with you. But you have to bring me back a slutty girl. Sir Parish, confused and outraged, what? Gorkenlot, you know, like a bored housewife who's kind of hot and feels neglected by her husband. Sir Parish, but you don't want a virgin? Gorkenlot, I'll be honest with you, buddy, on paper, a virgin sounds great. But in reality, not that good. Sir Parish, but I thought even a monster would desire someone who was pure. Gorkenlot, I'm just looking for a woman who knows what she's doing. NBC.com. THX for posting the link. That skit's been hard to find online for a while. High-pitched baby-like voice. It's interesting how men can have strong preferences for high voices or low voices. I have a pretty low voice for a woman, and my college boyfriend, who in retrospect was kind of an asshole, used to tell me how he wished my voice was higher because it would be more feminine. Then the next guy I dated absolutely loved the fact that I had a low voice and said that really high voices were a turn-off for him. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but the first guy who liked high voices tended to be attracted to younger women, not literal children as far as I knew, but 18 to 19-year-olds, while the second guy tended to be attracted to older women, not like elderly women, just somewhat older than him. I have a low voice too, and I've always been super insecure about it. A girl in my friend group in high school had a very low breath, raspy voice, and it was very uncomfortable because it made her so attractive to me. Like she was already quite pretty, but that voice made her in 1110, and it was so hard not to ruin the friendship by admitting my feelings. From a stranger on the internet, your voice is beautiful and so are you, and anyone who tries to make you feel differently about it is an asshole. Thank you for your kind comment. I never thought too much about my voice until some boys started speaking super low to me and laughing in elementary school and telling me that I sounded like a boy. Unfortunately, that has stayed with me, and sometimes I feel myself talking in a higher tone on purpose to make up for my insecurity. It's honestly weird how such minor comments from our childhood can stay with us forever. Men acting super cocky or tough, like that macho energy. Always hated it, and I never understood the appeal. So many men don't understand the difference between cocky and confident. It's so annoying. Edit. I'm a gay dude, so dudes replying with jabs at women ain't doing shit to me, just yourself. That being said, yes, some women can't tell the difference, and I've also been duped a couple times. It happens, it's life. Guys posing in front of cars. Instant turn off in dating profiles whenever I see one. Once I was sitting in my mom's car playing Minecraft at the very back of the car while she was picking up my dad, and a bunch of teenage boys came up to the car and I thought they were about to steal the car. But nah, they just started taking pics, and at one point one guy was holding a door like he was about to get in and drive. After their photo shoot they just left. I'll never understand why people do these things. Man. Miss opportunity for a little fun embarrassment. I wouldn't have been able to resist. Nah, I thought I was about to get kidnapped with the car and basically stayed frozen for a few minutes.